Hey guys, usually I come off with what's going on. It's Sally D here. This week we're going with, guess what? I'm telling you what's going on. Last week, 1 top play, boom. 2 top play, boom. 3 top play, boom. Lock of the week, boom. We'll go over them. Chiefs, 2.5. Easy breezy, baby. Beautiful. You didn't have to watch the game. The under 46, they scored a touchdown in the fourth quarter to get it close. Didn't matter. 44 total points. Put it in the books. Let's go. Let's light it up. 3, Arizona plus 5.5, plus 4.5, plus 3.5, plus 2.5. I don't even care. Straight up, baby. Straight up. Then, the lock of the week. Mr. Mason Crosby. He tried once, twice, 3, 4 times, and an extra point, and he still couldn't take down that lock. That shit is locked in. Just straight locked in. Beautiful. Lock it up. Go to bed. The over was crushed still, and he was terrible. So, thank you, Mr. Mason Crosby. You did a great job. Still locked. Too strong. Let's go right in. Week 6. Now we'll go back in. How to get that out of the way. Tell you the recap. It was a beautiful recap. So we're going right in. Minnesota and Arizona. I can't get a read on this Minnesota team. I can't get a read. They're terrible. I'm just going to cross that one right off the list. So we're going into a game I like. A pretty good deal. The Browns and my LA Chargers. So the Browns played last week. They played a decent Ravens defense. They came up with the win, which we gave you. But I'm going with the over 45. This Chargers offense is not the Baltimore Ravens offense. The Browns are at home. They barely put up any points last week. It's set up for the over 45. Put it in. Moving on. Chicago at Miami. They're coming off a bye week last week after destroying Tampa Bay and making the official change of quarterback move. The over-under is 42, and I love the under this week of 42. I don't like taking 2 teams that are pretty bad, even though a lot of hype is on Chicago right now. So we're going to move on with the under 42. The next game we're going to talk about, Carolina at Washington. Maybe I'm falling in for the trap. There really needs to be no analysis for this game. Take Carolina. Maybe it's a trap. I don't know. I'm still going to take them. Not too confident because the line's a little tricky, but there's no reason why Carolina can't beat Washington. They got destroyed Monday night. I don't go by what you did last week, but they look just terrible. So, burn me, go ahead. I'm going with Carolina. I have to. Moving on. Indianapolis at my New York Jets. The New York Jets, they did good. They went against my Case Keenum, who I can't stand. I should have known right there, but I had that one wrong last week. Take the New York Jets -2, and we're going to move right on. The Pittsburgh game we're going to talk about after. The Tampa Bay game we're going to talk about after. Now we're going with Seattle and Oakland in London. Correct. The game is in London. The over-under is 48, which is a little bit scary because I love Seattle at 2.5. So it's a little bit tricky. I'm leaning towards the over for 48. Don't go too crazy, and definitely take Seattle -2.5. The games in London are a little bit weird, so just be careful on that. Moving on. Houston and Buffalo. I can't get a read on either of these teams. Buffalo just comes out, they just feel like playing and beating teams, and then they just go get shut out. I can't get a read on them, so we're crossing that off. Next, moving into the Rams at Denver. So it's going to snow here. The wide receivers in the Rams, both Little Cupcakes and Brandon Cooks, are probably going to play, so I don't know the status yet. I'm going to lead towards Denver with this game, with the snow and the weather. It's going to be cold probably, if it's going to snow. And I can't really give you right now because it's Thursday night still and it's still iffy. If both of them play, I still probably would take Denver. But if, I don't know. It's a tough one. You need to see the inactive list, so keep an eye on that Sunday morning. Dallas we're going to talk about after. Baltimore and Tennessee. 2 terrible teams. No reason why Tennessee should have lost last week. There's no way Tennessee should have beat Houston last week. I'm just going with the home team getting 3.5 points. Both teams are terrible. I have a little bit more faith in Tennessee with the 3.5 points. The weather's going to be raining. Going to lock that one in and just move on. So, Sunday night. This is where the big money's going in. The big over-under of 59. Mr. Mahomes and Mr. Brady in a 59-point, what Vegas says, shootout. This is a trap. This is a trap. New England wins this game, unfortunately, by more than 3.5 points. The line's set up. This is a beautiful game to take New England. They're finally rolling. They're going to steamroll them. The over, 59 is too much. Like I said before, I don't care if you score 100. It's still a lot of points. So I'm going to take the Patriots, back Brady at home. Sorry, Patrick, I'll be on you next week. I don't care who you're playing. I'll find out, and we'll go into that next week. And then the Monday night game, Green Bay at home against Mixed Motions, San Francisco. The defense is terrible. Arizona should have exposed them for more points last week, even than they did with their rookie quarterback, little Josh, who I love. Green Bay, take them. 9.5 points, 10.5 points. I really don't care. Monday night, there's going to be a lot of people. It's Monday night in Green Bay is huge. So watch the game. It'll be nice. Make some money on it. And we're going to roll into the top place. 1, Atlanta. -2.5. Everybody's questioning what's going on there in Atlanta. I wish it wasn't Jameis Winston, but it is. I would have loved, seeing Mr. Fitzmagic out there, but unfortunately, it's not. So we're going to take Atlanta -2.5. Love it. That's 1. 2, Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. These teams are going to be a shootout city. This is the over I'm talking about. 53 points. Crush the over. Put it in the books. Love it. Now, the lock of the week. Jacksonville at Dallas, getting 3.5 points. Dallas wins this game. Take the 3.5 points if you're feeling scared. You're feeling strong, like the strong lock that we gave you last week. You take them straight up. Take Dallas. Take Zeke. We're moving out into Week 7 next week after that lock comes in. Have a great week. Make some money, and let's go, baby.